just take a moment to appreciate my jumper, and I feel like this is very appropriate for this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I saw so many of you guys in my last video saying it's time to start doing the New Year's Eve looks, and this is the ultimate glam New Year's Eve look. Get ready with me. We've got some silver sparkles going on, full coverage skin, the lot. You guys know they're like my favorite things ever. And for this video I have teamed up with BEAUTYBAY. So everything that I use in this video you can purchase from BEAUTYBAY. I feel like every video that I do, pretty much you can get everything that I use from BEAUTYBAY because they stock so many of my favorite stuff. We've also got some new brands in here, and we're also obviously going to be using the Going Out palette because this is a New Year's Eve look, and so this is the perfect palette to use because, you know, you're probably going to be going out. So if you want to see how I did this silver, sparkly, winged out cat smoky eye with full coverage skin, nude glossy lip on all of my favorite stuff, I have left a little link in the description bar down below that has all of the products listed in it, as well as, like, you know, I've listed the products too. But this is super special because it is a page filled with my favorite products on the BEAUTYBAY website. So it's everything included in this video, plus a few extra bits thrown in there. So make sure to check that out. Why not grab yourself one last haul before the year is up and treat yourself to some new makeup to get glam with this season. And don't forget to use the hashtag BEAUTYBAYDidGood if you guys post your makeup hauls anywhere or just looks using all of the makeup that you've got from BEAUTYBAY. But without further ado, if you want to see the tutorial on this makeup look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes first, and for the eyes we're going to be using the BEAUTYBAY Going Out palette. Obviously this is a New Year's Eve look. We're going out, well, I'm going out, and this is the perfect palette. If you've not seen it yet, it literally contains so many gorgeous shimmery lid colors, but then you have like your 4 kind of crease colors to be able to create any look. And this isn't gonna be a going out look without doing something dark. Got some glitter that we're gonna be using as well. Just obviously an iconic Rachel glam. On a big fluffy brush, I'm gonna be taking the shade Feel the Base as my initial transition color. As you can see, I have actually put tape down because we are going to be doing a winged out look, and especially on New Year's Eve you don't want to be worrying about winged liner going wrong and all of that stuff, so having tape here just makes things so much quicker and faster. So little tip. Next I'm going to be taking the shade Pre-Drinks. You guys know the drill, just deepening up my crease, but we are going quite heavy with these crease colors because we really want to cut out the crease and it looks super sharp, and I feel like the way to do that is to really build up the colors, because then when you go in with the concealer afterwards it really carves the shape. Then just dipping back into that Feel the Base shade to blend that out, and then I'm actually going to dip into the Hangover shade, which is black, and I like never use black, but this is New Year's Eve. I feel like if I'm going to use black, now is the time. I want this to be a super dark, sultry, really sharp cat eye winged out look, so black is essential. Again, dipping back into that Pre-Drinks shade to help blend it out and reinforce the crease colors. Now it's time to cut out the crease. I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Pro HD Concealer Palette. I love this so much. I use it for cream contour, highlighting. I love the formula of them. They're so blendable. So I'm just going to take a little concealer brush and take just one of the lighter concealer shades and carve out the crease. I love when it gets to that part of the makeup where everything starts to like come together and tidying things up, because obviously the crease shades look a little bit messy at first, but then you go in with the concealer and it's starting to take shape. So for the lid shade, I'm going to take this shade right here called a Glitter Bomb, because I feel like the name just says it all. I wanted to do something a little bit more sort of silvery, more like a silvery gold if anything, and just place that on my lid. Formula of those shadows go on like butter. I'm obsessed. Just do the same on this side. Oh, it's coming together. So I'm going to take this shade here called Free Shot and use this to kind of transition into the crease colors, because it's of a similar color of the crease colors, and I just feel like the texture works so much better. I always do this when it comes to cut creases and blending. Can you kind of see like the difference that makes? You could do this with a matte shade as well, but sometimes I feel like using a matte to blend into like a shimmer and a matte, I don't know, sometimes I can see the transition still, and I feel like just using a similar crease color but in a shimmer works better. Whew, got there in the end. Next up is a little bit of glitter. So I'm just going to be popping on some glitter glue and using this LA Girl crystallized glitter in the shade Thistle, honey. I want that silver holographic sparkle. I want my eyes to shut, my eyes to be the party. I want it all going on my lid, and I never do silver, literally ever, and New Year's Eve is definitely the time to do it. So this is the shade Thistle, and I'm just popping this all over my lid. Guys, I am living for this. That glitter looks so good. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the shade Bubbles and highlight my inner corner. And now we can move on to eyeliner. So I'm gonna be taking the Milani Stay Put Matte 17-Hour Wear Liquid Eyeliner. That's exactly what... Okay, we were gonna throw it on the floor. Those claims are exactly what I want for a liquid liner, especially for New Year's Eve, in case, I don't know, you end up crying, or you're like sweating, or something's coming off your face, you want it to last. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. It's so hard for me to do liquid eyeliner on camera, because I'm always going down, down, down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then I'll be back to show you the lashes. So the eyeliner is finished, and now it's for my favorite part, which is taking off the tape. So I'm just going to go ahead and use a little bit of a wipe to just neaten, just ever so slightly, darling. But now it is time to complete the look with lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and take these from Unicorn Cosmetics. These are in the style Strawberry Shortcake. Hold on, let me open up. Unicorn Cosmetic lashes are literally some of my faves. They are so wispy and fluttery. So I'm going to go ahead and pop them on and show you the finished eyes. So these are the finished eyes for now with lashes. I love these lashes. They're so like fluttery, but they're not too long, so they don't hide what's going on the lid. I am obsessed with these eyes. They're so New Year's appropriate, like I feel like a disco ball. But now we can move on to the skin. Let's get this coverage, honey. Yeah. So for the skin, I'm going to go ahead and prime my skin, and I've heard so much amazing things about this. This is the Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer. So I'm just going to be doing a couple of drops of this on the face and just buffing it into my skin. That feels so like smooth on my skin. I really feel like my foundation is just going to like... You know what I mean? Speaking of foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. I've always wanted to try this, so I was so happy when I saw that they had my shade on Beauty Bay. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over my skin. The coverage of this is unreal, you guys. This has not come to play. So this is a very full coverage foundation, but I feel like for New Year's, you just want your skin to look flawless and amazing in pictures and all that good stuff, lasting you into 2019. So I feel like full coverage is definitely the way to go. You guys, that coverage is literally insane, and a little definitely goes a long way with that product, so just be warned. While I'm looking like a complete blank canvas, I'm gonna go ahead and apply concealer. Again, just using the Makeup Revolution Pro HD Concealer Palette, and I'm gonna be using this to cream contour as well. So just applying like a color quite close to my skin color underneath the eyes, and then obviously one of the darker shades to cream contour. Just go ahead and blending that out. I so much prefer a cream contour when it comes to sort of like more glam nights out. I feel like it just kind of lasts a bit longer. It actually looks a little bit more natural to just kind of use this kind of all over your skin, like the perimeters of the skin kind of thing, and then rather than it be like a powder, because sometimes I feel with powders they can look a little bit like muddy. So this just makes sure that it's like all completely blended onto the skin. Right, now that it's done, I'm going to go ahead and powder my skin and do my eyebrows, and then I'll be back to continue. Yoo-hoo! Me again. I'm just zooming you back in to finish off the eyes. So I'm going to be taking this Eye of Horus eyeliner and just placing this in my waterline. It's a really gorgeous bronze. It says Bronze Amulet Goddess Pencil, and this is in the shade Bronze. Just putting that in my waterline to really just add like a sultry, sexy look. I feel like with dark eyes, it's always good to put something a little bit darker in the waterline. I'm just going to dip back into the Out palette and take the shade Pre-Drinks again and just buff that along my lower lash line to tie everything together. So I just went ahead and put mascara on as well, but these are the finished eyes. These literally just scream New Year's Eve to me and scream just party, glam. Even if you're not going out, I feel like just have some fun and just do a glam as hell makeup look for shits and gigs, you know, just for yourself. Take some pics, that can be what you do. But if you're going out, I love these eyes. Okay, so to finish off the face, I'm going to be going in with this Pretty Vulgar bronzer. This is in the shade Sun-Kissed Snitch. Pretty Vulgar is actually like a new brand on Beauty Bay, and I saw them in Sephora in America, and their highlighters, girl, they are so nice. Me and Hannah were like fighting over, well, not fighting over, we both wanted this one, and we both kind of, well, thought that we'd got it, and then we went out for lunch, and then we saw, oh, I think I saw, or did we both get it wrong? I definitely got it wrong. I like had picked up the wrong shade by accident, so went back and swapped it, and there was like one left, and I was like, yay, hurrah, and then I opened it when I got home and it was like smashed. So I'm so glad that Pretty Vulgar is now on Beauty Bay because their products are so good, and I love this bronzer too. Moving on to blusher, this is also a new brand for Beauty Bay. This is Melt Cosmetics. I'm sure you guys have heard of them all over Instagram. I again was so excited to see that they are now on Beauty Bay as well because their shadow stacks are like so unique and iconic, and the pigment of them always looked insane. I've always wanted to try. So I'm just going in with this blusher. This is in the shade Honey Thief, and just applying that on the apples of my cheek. Such like a soft flush of like a peachy pink. You guys know I never really like blushes, but that is a really nice colour and the formula is bomb. I knew it would be. And it's not going to be a going out look if I don't apply a shimmery bronzer, but luckily it's all going to be in one place because we're using the Mama Mitchell Sub-Zero highlighting palette. I'm going to be taking the shade kind of like Lifestyle and Body Oddy Oddy just on a big brush and dusting it all over the perimeters of my forehead before applying highlighter. You guys know I love to do this. I really think it makes a difference and just always looks so good in pictures. And finally, I'm going to take the shade Babley on a small brush and apply that as my highlighter. Actually, I'm going to mix a little bit of Lifestyle in there as well. These also just apply like butter. You could go for one of the sort of more lighter shades if you want it to be super bright. Down the nose. Oh, I am like glowing. I want to be glowing into the new year, honey. Okay, now it is time for lips. So for lips, I'm going to be doing a nude because I feel like nudes are just easier to apply throughout the night if you're going to be drinking, eating, all that kind of stuff. And plus we have like silverness going on and a lot of darkness on the eyes, so a nude isn't going to take anything away from that. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with the Melt All Day Everywhere Ultra Matte Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Nudist. Just applying that all over the lips. You can overline if you want, if you're feeling a little bit extra, just do you. This is such a gorgeous colour to be able to line with. And I never knew that Melt did lip liners. I have a few of their eyeliners as well. Also, I got them from Beauty Bay and the formula of them is insane. So as you can see, this just like goes on like a dream. Then for the lip shade, I always like to use a liquid lipstick. I feel like they just last the longest, and I love the formula of the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. This is my favourite ever nude lipstick shade from them. This is in the shade Stripped, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop that all over the lips. The formula of them, especially like a brand new one, is so good. Now you could just leave it matte, but I do want to try out another new brand that is new to Beauty Bay called Hank and Henry, and Lewis put me onto this lip gloss as well. As in, looking for Lewis, he showed me this and was like, if you don't have it, you need it. So this is the Hank and Henry Lip Luster Gloss in Presidential. Literally, look at that like rose gold nudiness. I'm obsessed. Obviously, you guys know I love a glossy lip, so I'm going to go ahead and pop this on, and this is the finished look. So you guys, this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, seeing all these amazing products put to the ultimate use for a New Year's Eve glam transformation, all from Beauty Bay and all listed for you down below. Make sure to check out the Beauty Bay website and grab yourself your final makeup haul of the year. Just treat yourself and get glam this New Year's Eve with all your favorite products, or maybe some products that you've never even tried before. Make sure to check out all my faves in my specific link down below, so you can check out all of these products as well as a few of my other faves also on Beauty Bay. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you do purchase anything, make sure to use the hashtag BeautyBayDidGood so we can see your hauls as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing Christmas, or whenever you're watching this, have an incredible new year, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.